Hello and welcome back to Drama Investigator. For years, the entertainment industry has been notorious for being an industry where individuals can do dirty deeds to get to the top. Well, don't think for a second your favourite social media stars are any different. Even James Chihuahua is out here paying his PR team huge money so he can get awards. Sneaky, sneaky. Now, James makes a lot of money. It makes a lot of sense. And you'd be surprised what a lot of people will do for 10 grand. So basically, the tea is, Jake Paul recently exposed James Charles on his Instagram stories, alleging that James Charles' PR team slept with the owners of Streamies to get James Charles nominated. Saucy, saucy. Now, Jake could be saying this out of jealousy. Fans were also speculating that Jake was clearly on something when making these Instagram stories, so it's hard to know what's really true. But here's what Jake said.
Hi, sister. This year I plan. Hi, I'm Jake Paul. Hopefully going. This year I plan on being less controversial, so that I can hopefully one day win a Streamy award and add it to my resume. Because growing up, I wanted to always win a Streamy award, so that my parents actually gave a f about me and stopped calling me a dirty little f. I heard a rumor that well, I'm just gonna say it. A lot of people's PR teams have been sleeping with the owners of the Streamy Awards to get them nominated. Friends wanted me to be honest about this and just something like I want to get off my chest, but like I didn't get nominated for the 10th annual Streamy Awards, and like it just hurts because I feel like I've just given so much and sacrificed so much to this creator community, and it just doesn't seem fair because like all these people are getting nominated but not me. And then let it out. And then I just let it out. It's okay. Stop here. And then I just had to remind myself that no one watches the Streamy. Time. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my. Are you drunk already? Hey guys, I just want to apologize for everything that I just did. I want to apologize for everything I just did. I didn't mean it. Is that good? Ah! Is that believable? No! I plan on changing so that you guys will hopefully like me. I'm sorry. Are you sincere? Should I cry? Apology script, bro? It's Saturday or Friday? Do you have the apology script? Oh, yeah, Could you just hold it up for me behind the camera so that I can read it word for word? All right. Just be sincere. Hey, no, cry a little. Like, press your eyes. Watery. The main reason that I am apologizing is because you are all mad at me. Is that a typo? I feel like that shouldn't be. Yeah. Sorry, yeah, bro. I sincerely apologize.
Now, in more James Chihuahua news, James and Trisha Paytas went off at each other recently on TikTok. It all began when Trisha made all these videos about the Ace family and mentioned James. She also mentioned Jason Nash, her ex-boyfriend.
Okay, so I'm watching the Ace family explain their whole situation, and I have a lot to say about it.
No, I wasn't crying.
They said you had a your forehead.
Ew.
Stop it.
That's what they say.
Stop it.
Piece of
You're
shit.
lying.
Did you ever your forehead?
No.
You covered it up with your makeup today?
No, stop.
Piece of shit. Oh my gosh, like the fact that he would even like mock Catherine, like crying or mocking that she has like a bruise or like a face, that people were concerned for her safety. Like, it's insane. This guy's like on top of her. 1 second.
Us arguing. But in that particular clip, it was us arguing something they never seen before. So they were like, oh my God. They were like, oh my God. They argue.
Ugh. Ew.
No, that's not funny.
Like, mocking their audience, mocking the fact that they're like concerned about this like relationship. Like, it wasn't just arguing. Like, it was like scary, like turn on, turn off. It was so weird. And the fact that he's like laughing about it is like so sick. So then I'm thinking Catherine's like, telling him like that's not funny to joke about or like mock people that are concerned for other people's well-being, especially when they have kids involved and you broadcast your life on the internet.
No, I know. I'm saying like people saying that's messed up. Like, you don't joke around about that. Like, there's people that really go through real life things. That's true. And like that's not the case in our family.
So she wasn't condemning him, being like, that's not funny that you're like laughing and mocking this. She's like, it's not funny to you guys. Like, domestic, like like occurs in silence, and it's like other people having to speak up for it. So the fact that she's like, that's not funny, that they're concerned, that we saw like a side that is beyond just like a petty or something like that. It's an actual like scary moment, and the kids just like switch on, and then it gets like even weirder and creepier and scarier. It's like she starts like building him up and hyping him up and making him seem like he's the even though like he only gets called out on like shitty stuff he does, like allegedly cheating, yelling at him in front of the kids, having his daughter do a twerk dance. Like, that's what he gets called out for. And then she goes on to say like he's being villainized, and then his little condescending face in this next clip, let me show you.
Basically, you guys want Austin to be the villain at all times.
It's okay.
Ew.
And I
can take it.
I say that he is officially into it.
That's so arrogant, condescending, freaking narcissistic attitude. Like, I've only seen that with him and James Charles, and it's just like, have some humility, like apologize, be like, I'm not laughing and mocking and making your wife like suck your in front of everyone. It's so weird and sad. Like, Ace Family need to be canceled. Like, maybe Austin is villainized because he has this as the thumbnail for his 4-year-old daughter. And I get that whole clip is like, oh my God, she's twerking, I'm the dad, like I'm gonna chase her off camera. But the fact that this is the thumbnail is literally catering to these freaking P words here on TikTok in her little crop top. It's like, if you wanted to do that joke, stop her before she actually starts twerking. It's disgusting. How it's still on TikTok is beyond me. And the fact that like they think Austin is being villainized for just anything is insane, and they're completely just so far out of the real world, and it's gross, and that video should be taken down. And that's what people have concern with. Like, are they just like so not self-aware? They're just too up their own ass. Like, I don't get it. And for the record, I have like never been a fan, or I never followed Ace Family, but I also have never had like a vendetta against them, no bad experience or something that I dislike or that like whatever. But like, even being just like on the very, very outer skirts of who they are and what they are on YouTube, like I'm seeing like so many scary red flags, like more so than like anyone else I've seen. Like, yeah, James Charles is like narcissistic and sociopathic, but like they have kids, they have family, they're not taking accountability. They have no humility. They're like laughing and mocking about like domestic and people's concern. Like, it's all very concerning. And I hope that their audience isn't young. It's so weird how they're given this platform on YouTube and on TikTok with children under 13. TikTok doesn't allow people under 13 on TikTok. Like, how is that happening? But also like they're there watching it and they're twerking and they're like, well, your girl is heated. And I know a lot of you are going to be like, Trisha, you're so obsessed. Like, just stop talking about him. Am I the only one who thinks it's weird that Jason Nash, who's well over 45, 46, probably 47 now, is hanging out with 13-year-old TikTokers? It's not acting. It's like vlogging with 13-year-old TikTokers.
I'm friends with Jeff Wittick. I mean, actually,
you're not gonna cheat again, right? Yeah.
Oh, my.
What? You cheated.
How much did you pay in taxes last year?
Like, basically now that like David's not filming with him and he can't really use the vlog spot, he's like going to actual children to film. How is this not and creepy?
James had responded to her TikTok thread in a comment stating, "Keep my name out of your mouth, you don't know me." So of course Trisha Bean Trisha, when she saw this comment from James, she absolutely lost it, and then made countless videos on TikTok about James and his particular comment.
So this comment was left by James last night on my TikTok. Hi James, what's up? You're right, I don't know you, but this is a big guess of why I think people really dislike you, because you're arrogant as to think you can tell people to keep my name out of your mouth when you're a public figure and you literally make all your money solely on the fact that you are in drama all the time. You're always in drama, for better or worse. You start it, you create it, you keep it going. You are never humble. You never apologize for shit. You're a cocky little shit. And you can just say, hey, I'm 19, I've been caught, but you don't. And you continue to get away with shit because there's dumber idiots than you on the internet. But right now you're making Tati Westbrook look like Albert Einstein, boo-boo. You're an idiot. This is dumb. You're old enough. You're an adult. Hear it. Don't be a little But just like our recent good old Glam and Core and so many other people, your time is coming. Your cancellation is going to be insane. You're going to be the Tyler Oakley of 2020, where people in 4 years will be like, who? And you know what? You're the little shit too. And it's fine. Fuck up, make mistakes, be in drama, but own your shit. Don't act like you have the authority and the tell-all, be-all, keep my name out of your mouth. Because you're going to go down real quick like that. Okay? You're lucky you had some revival with these little TikTok stars, but pretty soon you're going to be too old and too creepy to be leeching on to teenagers. Enjoy it for the next couple years, but be real careful, because the cancel culture doesn't escape anyone. You've been lucky a few times, but it doesn't last forever. And before I get all high and mighty on my own horse, I'm a petty. This is about to get real petty real quick. So here comes drama Trish that everyone also hates. But guess what? I've been able to own it. Apologize. Try to grow. Try not to be such an arrogant ass. Try to understand people's perception. Because guess what? You and me, James, we're the same. You ain't that cute either to have this attitude. Maybe Noah Beck can get away with this. Maybe Addison Rae can get away with this. But you can't. You can't. You are drama. That's your career. Addison and Noah Beck would never. Because they're cute. You and me, we ain't cute. So at least take some humble pie. At least pretend to learn to grow. At least take some sort of accountability, even a tenth. Even a little bit. Take a note from Tana Mojo. A little bit goes a long way. Even if it's a fake apology. Sit down, be humble. And one more, because this comment it really got me. Because James telling me to keep his name out of my mouth. You do not know me. James, congratulations. You are the only person I know that I actually hate. That I actually think should get canceled. Yes, I'd rather lick Gabby Hanna's with consent or suck Tati's toe with consent. Or, I don't know, be friends with David Dobrik again. Then ever have to see another one of your comments or your TikTok or you being a condescending. There's so many people online, and not just on tweets and being a sassy James Charles, but in private DMs, being a rude little bit of a twat. Fun fact, actually really, really sad fact, I've actually never come from someone I've never even met / never had any problem with, but the fact that this dude thinks people should keep his name out of their mouth. You're a public figure. What? So twatty, condescending, bratty, narcissistic, self-centered. You make your money, dude, because people talk about you and make fun of you or whatever. Fucking own it. Live in your $7 million house with it. Cool. Really, truly good for you. But don't be this I don't even know you. I've only come for people that have personally come for me. But you're this? How are you a human? Who raised you?
Now, this is all pretty interesting because I seem to remember James being so supportive to Trisha in the past, and Trisha's mood towards James only changed when Jeffries did, when Jeffrey tried to end James's career. So, hate James Chihuahua smash. But in this instance, James is actually right. Trisha doesn't know him and will be biased and follow Shane and Jeffrey in any of their opinions about him. So what are your thoughts on all this drama? Let me know in the comments.